Mongolia is one of the country I cherish since I came here in 2021, and I see very lovely people. The nature is very great. The sky is blue every time, and I love this country as much as I love my country as well.
Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of UNICEF Mongolia Podcast. I'm your host today. On this show, we will talk about children, about their dreams, stories, and how UNICEF is building a better future for them. We're very happy to have our representative to Mongolia, Evariste Kouassi-Komlan, on our first episode. Thank you very much for making time, Eva.
Pleasure today to see you also.
So today the episode will be more about knowing you, your stories, your experiences, your childhood, and how our team here works together. So I want to start off by asking the question that you don't really get asked on other interviews. So as a Mongolian, I'm really interested in to know about your childhood in Togo, your home country. What kind of experiences shaped who you are today? And most importantly, what inspired you to dedicate your life to children with UNICEF?
But thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here in Mongolia, and Mongolia is one of the country I cherish since I came here in 2021. And I see very lovely people. The nature is very great. The sky is blue every time, and I love this country as much as I love my country as well. I'm from Togo, and Togo is a very small country, right? It's like if you compare to one province here in Mongolia, is like a half of Bayango, for example. Wow. But also there's we are 6.5 million people there, and I grow in a family where there's my father, my uncle, and also my aunt, they have a totally different work, but I had this opportunity when I was growing to go to my uncle farm, when I have my first experience of growing plant, and also realize where it was quite useful, to feed the world, to feed the children with the food that we are getting from the farm, and it gave me this passion to work in a humanitarian area. And when I grow up, I want to do something that I link basically to provide more food for the children in the world. And then I start, going to school and engage in water and sanitation area, hydraulic and irrigation area. And this give me a lot of opportunity to go to many countries, provide advice, also implementing a large farm irrigation system. And this gives me a lot of experience also in how you develop policy, you engage with authorities and many decision makers. So slowly, I grown up in this field, and later on, after my engineering degree, I went to Netherlands to have additional education, doing my master there. And, those are very important, basically, to have a capacity to improve, also to manage hydraulic system, water supply system. And later on, I went to Cambridge for more leadership, basically. So that is my background. I think this gave me opportunity at the end of the day, when I was providing support and consultancy to UNICEF, to know the organization better, and also to be part of the team today. So in short, this is when I grew up and how basically I moved to my career and coming to Mongolia after a series of working with UNICEF in Madagascar, New York, Bangkok, and Mongolia. So in a nutshell, those are the series.
Mm-hmm. It's really inspiring to know that you started to care about children from your very early age, helping your family. So thank you for sharing that story. Now let's talk about our UNICEF Mongolia team and about our office. Could you please describe a typical day for your team, how it starts, and what is unique about them, and how are you working to help children in Mongolia?
Yeah, but a very good question. I think every day is quite different, right? From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they're quite different in terms of the intensity of the work and then people who are coming into the office. My preference is Monday, actually. So I just want to have a very quick narrative on Monday, which is very, very important for all the staff. And we do have the first gathering in the morning, where we have all the staff coming together at the WhatsApp meeting. I think this is the opportunity of the first day of the week to just set the tone of the week, and also share with colleagues what are the key lessons learned for the past week. I think this is a great opportunity also to introduce the new colleagues who are joining, those who are also going to mission trip or stretch assignment somewhere. So this is the first dynamic of the week. And I love the team. A lot of nice people, by the way, and the dynamic is quite different. I know that some are very vocal, some are very quiet, but again, this is how the team should be, right? Some of different type of people in a team, and with each of them with their strengths and their weaknesses. And I'm very happy that at each time of the day, you can count on each of the team members and capitalize on their strengths. And where there's a weakness, basically you have a quiet dialogue and see how you can strengthen those parts as well. You can improve those parts in the future. So I'm also happy that based on the work that you are doing in Mongolia, you have quite a variety of people, right? From the doctor, engineer, psycholog, people who are education people, psychologists, and all range, and communicator, digital communication people. So a different range and different capacity that is create this team that is working collaboratively in different way in addressing all the challenge that we are facing in Mongolia related to the children agenda. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm quite happy that not only I've been the figure of the team, but also the team themselves can do their best and change the policy issue. So the vision is, not only you at the end, but also, if you hear that the team member has accomplished something and leveraging result and move the agenda somewhere, you'll be very, very proud of the work that you are doing. And after some time in Mongolia, you just realize that now we are in the autopilot mode in the office, which is very great.
Yeah, that's true. As one of the members of your team, I can really assure that our team is very diverse in terms of the culture, experience, background, and all the things that you said. And I'm really proud of being part of this team too. Thank you for your leadership. And speaking of partnership, UNICEF Mongolia works with many different stakeholders in Mongolia, such as government, civil society, private sector. So I'm interested in to know how are you managing all those different stakeholders, and what are some of the collective challenges that we face, and how are we solving it for children?
Yeah, the partnership is fundamental for everything that we do, right? From your house, till you go out of the house, you need to partner, right? With your wife, with your children.
Negotiate.
You need to partner, negotiate everything that you do. And I'm very glad that the capacity and the strength of this office is how we engage at a different level with different people, with different stakeholders to move the agenda of the children. So I'm very proud of that, and at different level. And just to share with you, the last time I met the Prime Minister during the 100 days of organization working over the children, I was very happy to hear from him that everything is about the children. So when everyone is talking about children, I know that there's a clear heart of everyone basically on the issue of the children. So this is why in the partnership that we have created together in this office with many partners, whether it's private sectors, local government, other institutions, UN agencies, MPs, and the government at different levels, is getting the result because our mandate is very clear, which is the mandate related to the agenda of the children. And I'm glad that everybody loves children. So over the past year, we have been working very strongly on this partnership with the private sector, which is gaining a lot of momentum, not only having their support in terms of cash to invest in a program, but also in kind, also in their thinking, in their innovation, in their talent to the work that we are doing for the children, which is amazing. And I love this this kind of partnership with private sector because they also realize that nothing can be done without the children agenda, which is very important. I'm very glad for that because they realize the need, and then for the major slogan is what is good for the children is good for the company, and I think they capitalize that and then they embrace that. In addition to that, they are in the process also to understand what is the child rights business principle, and this has been incorporated in most of the company. And we are working to basically make sure that the child rights business principle penetrate every segment of the private sector role and work in Mongolia. So, and the team is working very hard on this, and I'm quite proud of that as well.
This actually perfectly leads to my last question, which is, what would you say are the top priorities for UNICEF Mongolia office for the coming years?
But thanks for the question. As you know, medicine is a priority, right? And from health and education, child protection, air pollution, and water sanitation and social policy side. But I just want to emphasize on three of them that might be very important for everyone and also for our partners to join effort together on this. One is the malnutrition issue. We have seen, based on our multiple indicator cluster survey that was released last year, that the malnutrition in the country, particularly in the rural area, is on the rise. So it's one of the areas where we all need a collective attention and have a clear plan basically to address the malnutrition in the country. And I'm very happy that there's a work already going on to develop a strategy with the Ministry of Health to start basically implementing a very good program to address malnutrition and also macronutrient deficiencies in the country. And the second one is education. And last year we were very happy to have that the new education law that has been approved, and this need to be in place, and the implementation need to follow. And collectively, we need to work together to address some of the issues that we are facing, particularly the quality of education. If you go to the remote areas, some of the challenge of the quality remain, and working together with different partners, different levels to improve the capacity of the teachers, to bring the new knowledge, have a new content, and also address the connectivity issue. All those are part of the bulk of education that is needed as well. And then the last piece I want to talk about is the fertility rate in the country, which is in the decline. It's not only in Mongolia, but we have seen everywhere globally, but it's only Africa is growing, but all the country is declining. So for the few children who are born, we need to have a clear intervention to support them so that they can survive, thrive, and grow in a very good condition. This basically have implication to have earlier diagnosis, basically support their nutrition status, and also improve their condition, their living condition. So those are some of the three areas that will be focused more and more in the coming year. and knowing that some of the area like child protection, violence against children, clean air, and also child protection issue will continue to support those 3 areas that I've listed above. So those are the 3 points I can list it, but there's
there are many more. Yeah,
many issues.
Yeah, I agree that there are many more, and every day we are working very hard to provide to the children of Mongolia. And thank you very much for your time today and being the very first guest on our podcast. Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure.